was going to end with many celebrations, projections, and dreams. Dreams of the future, but they remain dreams right now. As Orlando Pirates lose at home for the first time in 11 matches against Mamelodi Sundowns 2-1 at the FNB Stadium. But where did it all go wrong? Were we just outclassed? Were there people who were at fault for some things? I don't know. I don't know much right now. I don't want to get into all those emotions and everything, but we're going to dissect that game and see which players did well and who did what. Mr. Chaos, are you ready for this one? Ish?
Aye,
You better be dog.
once and always, Mr. KV.
You better be dog.
Kalabo
Hey,
H.
Boba
Kalabo
Fetu. Hey, Boba
H.
Fetu. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Happy People TV, Orlando Pirates fan channel. This is your player rating show for this very disappointing, not good enough loss against Mamelodi Sundowns in the league. Gamo, how are you feeling after that, bruv?
Hey, man. Obvious. One word that's lingering into mind is disappointed.
Aish.
Very disappointed for the fans, my man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But
I
overall,
could even tell when you are like you envy the ones at the FNB Stadium. Not with that result, my man.
yeah, obviously in hindsight, but obviously now we have to get back to reality. I feel like it's a reality hit in fact. So just explain to me, dog, what were you actually expecting from this game? And from what we have seen, positives, negatives.
One thing I noticed, man, when it comes to Sundowns, Pirates hits the ground like running Wawana. The positives, we started very good, my man. Like, looked like we had it. And then, I don't know where we lost it. I don't know what went wrong, honestly speaking. I'd be lying to you if I said we lost it at the beginning, which we didn't. But I don't know what went wrong there. What I was expecting was a Pirates win, man, instead of a lose.
Yeah, I hear you. And another thing that matters is the manner. So you are saying, in terms of how we played, you're still trying to figure out what we could have done better.
Yes, exactly that. Because uh, the shots were there. I just think we're not focused enough, man, when it comes to Sundowns. We tend to lose a lot of focus when it comes to Sundowns.
So in other words, we weren't ourselves.
We weren't ourselves. A pure example is next week's match. You'll see an example like I don't know, but Tabang Bafana Bakawane, we have the good players inside, man. Like
Plenty of
Bo
good players, bro.
Apolisi, Batengi, my man. I had it on the scoreboard that 3 goals scored by 3 of the I don't know greatest players of mine that I have, quality players.
Yeah. And plus,
then
President
Kebapa,
went into this game with all the hype, bruv. It couldn't have been a more of a perfect
all
time
the
for him
hype, my man.
to come through, bruv.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm fit,
Hat
but
trick of player of the match.
dog, come on,
Back to
come
back,
on.
back to back, back to back. What more do
Yeah,
you need?
ish, fit. Yeah, fit. Ish. So we came in here with very high expectations. We got what we got, and now I think what I want to get from most people, we'll try to discuss this as many times as we want. What I want to get from most people is, did we just play in a way that, like you were saying, we were just not ourselves? Is this a thing that could have happened before, but maybe we've been playing against teams that don't punish us? you know, kind of thing. Like I'm trying to now gauge our level. Let's not forget that we have less of a squad than what we started with really at the beginning of the season. Some things need to adjust. So in my heart, that makes me ask if we were good enough to if we were good enough to win the league at the beginning, after everything that has happened in the transfer window and what Sundowns have done, are we still as good as we were earlier in the season to have the same kind of ambitions? And I feel like quietly, while we've been hyping ourselves up, being happy people about how dope our team is, I think quietly in the background, Sundowns has been getting better and better. And today, I think I want to first go through the key events of the game, and then we're gonna go through obviously player by player and see how we judge them. But you'll see with the key events there, I feel like the flow of the game. You're gonna have to answer one question for me. Let's get to that right now. Let's get to that right now, Mr. Chaos.
Sibongile.
The burning question for you today, Chief, is
Yes, sir.
were we not ourselves, or let's be truthful, Chief. Let's be transparent, Chief. Is
Reality.
Sundowns just better than
Let's
us
be real.
again? Is Sundowns just better than us again? I have to ask you. Yeah, tell me the truth, Mr. Chaos.
Ish. I want
Has
Tonga.
Sundowns just put us back in our place? And tell me.
Uh, being truthful, yes, Sundowns has put us back to that corner. Why it's about corner timeout.
Hey, you. When I,
Yeah, they
when I,
literally took us back to preschool, my man.
you
Uh,
mfethu.
I literally thought it's like outclassed us too much. We were outmuscled. We were outmuscled
And the
to
Nershota va,
say.
bitch. Nershota va. As an honest question.
Uh, focus, Joe. Like
We'll see.
focus
We'll see. We
necessarily.
remember the lineup,
And
ne? We remember the lineup. Let's just go through the key events. First half
yes,
begins, ne? Fourth minute, yellow cards, BC. And then another yellow card, Tekara for Mukwena. Okay, no, I think this is a bit too much key events. Let me get something a little bit more detailed, ne? So we began the game. So as I explained this, you tell me how much were we outmuscled. Sharp on two, we go through the game, and then Brian Leon has a second minute attempt that he missed. Yeah, that wasn't so, dangerous fade. And then we basically went forward. By the third minute, we already had our first corner. Sharpo, we went forward. We were playing a little bit faster than them, and we had an out ball that was always there. So already by the 13th minute, Mutuma has his attempt missed. By Hopuleu, by the 13th
yeah, I
minute.
remember that.
By
Yeah,
this time,
just by the
the only thing that we can say that Sundowns has done is that earlier thing from the third minute, but we all know there was nothing. Okay,
yes.
Sharp. And then we had a free kick in a dangerous position, Sharpo. And then we just went forward. And by the time it was the 28th minute, Hoto. I remember even in the WhatsApp group, Machenzo saying, we need to be honest about Hoto. Hoto has another attempt, and he missed from the center of the box, saved in the center of the goal by Ronwen Williams, who could have been man of the match also, assisted by Mofokeng. And then, as you can see, everything has been going in our favor. Kai, Escomier 2. Lights out. I come back 1-0. That goal, who's at fault there, Chief?
Honestly, you saw it was a back-to-back where they turned defense into attack, basically.
Yeah, but I think there was a huge defensive error there by Sibisi. Sharp. No?
Yeah,
It's
it
fine.
hurt.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yes.
Sharp. Goal.
We were
Sharpo,
also a player down.
and then they got the ascendancy, right? Sharpo, and as you can see, they have another attempt missed by Tashrik Matthews, Ongtola, and then another
Yes.
attempt saved, Jaden Adams.
Say,
That's already 2 attempts,
oh,
Ongtola. Us, we thinking we are getting back into the game. Attempt missed, Tito. Okay, sharp. And then Mbutuma hits the right post in the 47th minute. You know, in football, when they say if you don't take your chances, if you
take
play
your
against the
chances.
real team, you'll get punished. Utla, 47th minute, Yanela Mbutuma hits the right post with a right-footed shot from the center of the box, assisted by a police. In the same 47th minute, goal, Mamelodi Sundowns. Wangtol. Wait, no. I think I'm reading the wrong goal there. I was supposed to read, the Leon one. Sharp. Yes. Mutuma wins a free kick in the 35th minute. In the 37th minute, goal, Leon. So, bruv, I feel like in the second half, we went forward sharp. We score, and very lucky goal there, actually. Ne? Did you ever feel like we were ever coming back to this game after that?
My man, after I saw the second goal go in, I know this is football, ne? Anything can happen, you know. Within 2 minutes, anything can happen with football, funny enough. Honestly speaking, I can tell by a football match from the first minute to the 45th minute, my man, hore, we won't come back here. Unless you can show me second half or I from first touch team, or you are determined. I saw the comments also saying it's like they're okay with a lose. They've accepted that we're losing. So honestly speaking, nna ke bone from 2-0 right. Kuzoba nzima kubuya la. Lights off. Eskom.
Nowhere to be found. Santos thought he was scoring the goal that he scored in his dream last night. It's in real life. He's not scoring the goal, but making the assist. But, being in that position where it's like, so much space. Yo.
Everybody was not in the match, guys. From 2-0. Everybody was not in the match. The players live on they saw it.
Yeah, no, I don't like doom and gloom too much. So we might still beat other teams, and Sundowns, we are still hoping that one day they will drop points. But we have to address the fact that you said it yourself. They were too strong for us, too much for us.
Yes.
Please, if my memory has been rewired and it doesn't work right now, what were we actually missing going forward? Besides Mahopa.
Is that the only 2 strikers we have, like, in our department of striking, guys?
We have Mbutuma, we have De Jong, and we have Mahopa.
Yeah, it's a crisis.
I can say that when it comes to attack, what was definitely too evident was the fact that when Spisi gets the ball, when we're building up from the back, you don't have that thing that we used to have with TLP, the fact that he could take a ball from, let me just show over here, a ball from these positions, more left center back, and actually ping a ball maybe to the right winger, or maybe more in the middle to a midfielder that can turn and do something early. So every time the ball gets to Spisi, he just has to give it to Hotu. And then, I was getting so many flashbacks. So I don't know, bro. Hopefully they will drop these points. But here we are, Mfetu. We are on 36 points. They are on, oh, we're on 38 points. They are on 35 with the game in hand, which means basically, you know, if we were the ones below them with the game in hand, mentally we would say, hurrah, we're on the same points, Mus.
We're on the
So
same
we
boat,
have
yeah.
to think about it like that. We're basically level on points. So
Basically.
it depends, Mfethu. I think we're gonna have to hope for them to drop points because I don't know if it's in our hands. I'm very disappointed that we got Lil Bro today. I feel like I have this philosophy in football where some games they will end up 1-0 or 2-1 or whatever. You can be completely dominated, Maroji with 2-1. How shall I score? Kare? It was an equal game, yeah. So big teams
I feel
against the smaller team. The Champions League final, like PSG Inter. PSG Inter last season, it looked like, hey, Inter might defend all the way. Oh, 2 minutes,
exactly.
5-1. Real Madrid against Dortmund, the previous final, Dortmund was running all over the show and everything was looking good, but Real Madrid just kept quiet, chilled, passed one or two passes, goals, and then you chill. I feel like we were the ones, long ball after long ball, long ball after long ball. I'm like, yeah, we are fighting today. Sundowns was chilling, mfethu. Wabona formation eyabona, I know. Barekgonne la, mfethu. So I feel like,
Exactly.
So we were running, creating chances, besilala ngespeed esiyi-1, and they are there just nice and relaxed, 60% possession, mara arayiboni
Exactly.
until they go,
Look, if
game
it was
management from
even
there.
2-2, if it was at least 2-2 full time, like I'd be asking you, I wouldn't be asking you those questions. Is it necessary for us to do player ratings?
Petsu, it's called the player rating show. I think if you don't want to, I don't see anybody in the chat who is fighting for it. Let Petsu, you know Petsu as a fan, dog. On nights like this, you just want to go straight to bed and forget the whole thing happened, bro. I mean, for me, when I don't particularly feel the the need to do player ratings, I feel like
Ish.
at least we have to point out certain players after looking at the holy level. You don't have to give them all a rating. You can just look at them,
Yeah,
talk about their
this one
performance.
it
Yeah,
was a it was a fraud.
Spelebele Mfethu, nowhere for me.
Nowhere at all. Mara, he was there. Mara, nowhere to be found.
Siema at fault, also part of the fault of the second goal, but I think
But we
he's
know
one of our
but we
brighter
know
Nyana
why.
stars. Mm.
But we know why CM is at fault as well.
And it's about the previous man we just talked about. Specie also at fault for one, and I think I am starting to feel the suffering that we have without TLP.
TLP.
Yeah. Hoto
Yeah, they
gave us the
sold out
most
that
Hoto
game.
performance you can ever give us in your life.
Ish. And Namibian
Very,
Pap,
yeah,
hardworking man.
very
Hardworking
hardworking
man.
man. Can't dock him his pay for that.
Ish. So you're telling me
Um,
very the elder Slim Makaula Naleka Kefe.
Makaula also I feel like he was part of the carry job. The thing is, people like Makaula, if Makaula gives you a 10 out of 10, what does that look like? Even his 10 out of 10 can't get us out of a hole that our attack, if our attack is not firing,
Exactly. Exactly.
Makaula. And then
You know
those
what's the
other two goals, so what can we say, dude?
you know what's the funny thing? It's just like what Ben said. Tito was like probably the best player out of the whole team. Ne? In my eyes, if Tito is the best player in the whole team, like in that game, don't you worry because we have your likes of Rele and Apolis
I think
not doing the most. Not doing the most.
mm, well, now
You
you
should
tell me,
worry.
bro. You tell me, dog. Do
You
you
should
are
worry.
you
Tito,
looking at
Tito,
the changing? Are you looking at the dugout or are you looking on the pitch for why we didn't win today?
I'm looking I'm looking on the pitch actually, my man. Like, honestly speaking, Tito was playing good. You saw he created most of the chances, got a goal out of it. But like when Tito's performing, why aren't other players performing? When Tito's not performing, other players are performing. What's going on?
Yeah, yeah, starting to sound like a real coach now. Technical stuff.
What's going on?
No, I
What's going on?
I have a theory on that, but we'll get there. We'll get there when we get to Tito and we can at least get to the coach also. So Makaula, well done. Couldn't have done much more. I think he fought
Yes.
well. Nemtajela, I think he put himself about. He didn't go missing too much. I think.
He was
You know,
just there.
Nanang.
Anakere, he did not enough, but what he could. I think
Not enough, but
I
what he
think the
could. So what he can is not enough. Okay, no, let me not ask you too hard.
yeah.
Bona, that's the midfield
What he
field.
could
Then we
do,
had
that's a big stage. That's a big stage.
yeah, yeah.
Nemtatela, playing him against Sundowns is something else, my man. And we had the likes of Bombole and what on the bench. So, not risk it. Nah, Nemtatela, fade it like diddle. I mean, you bought a lot of players. You have Pochabatzane. I'm gonna go back. You have Pochabatzane. Risk it, my man. You have dancing. Oh my god. Ish. It's
I
just a lot of mistakes happening. It's just a lot of
nah.
mistakes happening. Don't be scared to play players like that, my man.
Yeah, I know. This is
Like
this
for
is this is
real.
a loaded conversation. Thing is, you don't want to be too harsh after just one game, but fade. Tito, one of the
It's
best
not
players
just
on the
after one game.
pitch, but came off 66 minutes.
Plenum the KB, like it's just like it's just like last year's game where we drew 1-1,
Mm.
where Danson scored that scorcher. Like, my man, yo, I can say, man, I feel like
No, the thing is, bro,
today's
that's
game
cup
was worse.
competition, dog. We know that when it comes down to it, even if it goes down to penalties, yeah, feed the Sundowns. It's been a while. We know why, but it's been a while since we've beaten them like convincingly in 90 minutes. But anyway, dog. You didn't feel too disappointed when you saw this lineup. Don't lie. You didn't say Eish Nemtajela. Eish. I get you were like, all right, a solid 11. It's a
Yes,
solid
because I
11.
trust my team. It's a solid
Exactly.
11.
But now you are making it seem as if anyway.
No, because
But that's
the
also
proof
correct,
is in
also
the
for the
pudding.
changes that he made. Yeah.
The proof is in the pudding. Ish, I could say when got a coach now, he had no idea what to do. He lost it at 2-0, I'm telling you.
I don't know if I agree there, but obviously
He
anybody
lost
can
it at
lose it at 2
2-0.
0 against Sundowns, obvious. Sharp. Really was everywhere. Apparently, according to the heat map, he was mostly on the left when it comes to his touches,
Mm-hmm.
Fede. What do you think of his
It's always done.
performance?
Judging by the heat map, he was attacking a lot. Just didn't
Actually,
create a lot.
yeah. Mm, okay, maybe. Think about Apollos.
Apollos, Apollos was just doing good touches, man. Like he was at the training ground.
Uh,
I am going to be harsh because of the lose, like I said. Like if it was 2-2, I would have given them my ratings. It's just that they came out as sore losers today. So I'm a sore loser with the comments as well right now. So, but judging Apollos, the rates ish. Not lala touch football fella. Nasa prese.
No, I think he was part of the pressing, but the counter pressing mostly, not yeah, not he wasn't really making
But
runs. That's where I can fault
not
him.
as much as really. Really Wukile has more hit runs than Apollos in this game,
Fade.
judging by the heat maps. Apollos was mostly also on the right, Mara. He did not do as much as really was doing on the left.
We can see I think touches here. There's supposed to be something like touches or something like that. Yeah.
That's right.
And I mean, I don't know if I can be that harsh. It's just that really wasn't one touching, first time touching passing, first time passing as much as Apollos. Apollos was making a decision immediately, whereas really was pondering a little bit, is what I can say, Fade. But
Exactly.
anyway, I think all of that to say, Hore, we played a very good ball game to exploit the strengths of Hoto. We were supposed to exploit Sebelebele, but he wasn't on his game. And then also the fact that we were playing these creative tens, including Tito, was because Mbutuma was finding a way to get in between the defenders there. But when it comes to going beyond the players or beyond the defensive line, it was Hotu that was only doing that a lot. And that makes me miss Moremi. But yo, the problems are already by Amfitsu. Well, not that we have so many problems, but you want your team to be a perfect team. So when you see one small mistake that doesn't get punished against Golden Arrows, you think, are we really that good, really? So anyway, if I had to be that kind of harsh, I would think that when I say problems on the bench, did anyone stand out for you? I think Van Rooyen looked good for 10 minutes. Moremi also nowhere to be seen. Anyone on the bench before we get into the coach?
Moremino, it's Van Rooyen. I'm with you on that 100%. I'm fully behind you on that one. No one else stood out for me on the bench, from the bench. Mara, Van Rooyen, none chance. If we could have started him, maybe. Rebele, Sebelebele, somewhere in the middle field, maybe we could have had a chance of 2-2.
Okay.
It's just a
So
hunch. Just a hunch I have. Mara, nobody from the bench stood out except for like Van Rooyen. Van Rooyen was good. Had
mm,
a few charges there and there.
mm.
Stability in the thing. Van Rooyen is actually getting better game by game. As like every time you play him, he
Yeah,
gets
and I
better.
think Vela really needs to get back to full fitness. And it sucks that he
Exactly.
got injured. So we can see why he hasn't been the same. Abdeslam Watu, from that lineup, from the long ball tactics, knowing your coach, you are supposed to sit there and say, yes, my coach, Mr. Abdeslam Watu, please
Yes.
play long ball tactics today against Sundowns at home.
Yes.
With that lineup, with the changes, because they made changes faster than us, how do you see his tactics and are you not worried for the future?
I am actually, man. Like he had two opportunities. Like I asked myself, look, there's a player that comes from Sundowns on the bench 2 times. Why don't you take a chance and play him? It's not like he does not know the tactics of Sundowns or how they play. I keep on asking myself, why do they not take a chance of playing these players? At least he took a chance of playing Danson last time. But then I mean like you have a whole Mbule, your
Mm.
long ball tactic player, like For that 15 minutes, maybe you could have switched something.
So the lineup was
My
okay, Neshota Gambule fella, and then also he didn't make changes quick enough.
quick enough, yeah. And not just Mbule, not that Neshota Mbule fella. Like, you did all these signings for what?
I don't agree with you, but Phil, this is not the right show for that full debate. But I think to wrap the player
It's
ratings
crazy.
side of it, I would say yeah, questionable. Like say you can give an overall rating for everything combined.
Overall,
Mm.
you know, like it. Try, yeah, I give them a straight 5, bro.
Woo,
Overall.
woo. Yeah. Straight 5, you say, my
Hota.
guy.
Yeah, Hota. 50%.
Okay. Okay. Um, some people are going to say, Hore, this is not so bad, guys. We're still in the hunt, we're still in the race. We were never gonna win the league in February anyway, kind of thing.
Mm.
I'm saying to myself, the reason why this was a little bit very important for me to at least maybe get the draw or get the 3 points is because I feel like a neck and neck race between Orlando Pirates and Sundowns, or Sundowns and any other team in the league. Who do you bet on? Who
Yes,
do you put your money on? If you had to leave it to the
exactly.
last 2 days of the league season.
That's why we needed a win. You see, if we got a win today, it would be easy to bet on Pirates. Like coming into the match, funny enough, the odds were looking very good on Pirates. They were saying Pirates is looking like the better team. Everybody thought Pirates was gonna win until we saw Sundowns playing. Yeah, until we noticed they Shikadarlala Sundowns.
Oh, hey, Sundowns in the league is a nightmare. But I think I don't know what we could have done. I remember I was busy watching the game, and obviously I'm busy clicking around for the watch along and whatever. Ke bona
Yes.
formation ya bona ke
That's why.
oh man, because I'm fair to both Junior Kanye and Nkululeko, they like to have this thing where if a fullback is playing really high up, they call it cheating. Hey, whatever Morena
Yes.
and Mudau were doing over there on the right hand side, it was cheating. Mm-mm. It was cheating in P2. Because it's
Nah,
like,
they
wait a
just good
minute,
players.
who's this beating us on the right hand side? Oh,
They're
Kimudao.
good
Ah,
people.
man, Kimoren. Okay, who's this beating us on the right hand? Kimoren. Ah, Kimudao. And then Mudiba also had a good game. This formation and the way they're playing right now, they've found a way to incorporate Adams. I feel like
Why born
Santos,
for me?
because he's so nifty on the ball, and obviously he's got the cheating Moreno over here, they can
Plus the
afford
new
to
signing.
not play Allende. Nick Markets, no. These people, because Allende, it was like a thing where Mukwena / Adams or Mukwena / whoever he would be playing with. Oh, no. They had to find actually a 10 or somebody to play with Mukwena, but then basically Allende was basically the midfield on his own. If he
So
doesn't
I
have a
just
great
noticed
game, they can't go too far. So now what they did now,
exactly.
they found a way to get Adams in there, midfield, solid 30. Hey, Santos, and now Matthews now looks like a player. Ish, I'm worried. And this striker of theirs is the real deal.
Yes, four goals in 2 games, my man. Is the real deal. Material.
Ongopotsa Enric.
What's a speed point?
Mfethu. So
Yeah, sometimes those pirates for reals, guys.
I'm gonna look at the
That's
matches
that
we've got
close.
upcoming, Chief. I'm gonna look
But
at our
once
upcoming
again,
matches here. Hmm?
I'm still wearing the shirt, my man. All is not over, my man. Once and always, man. At least I got jewa for my four, for my what. I'ma take it with my chest, man. Like I'm actually glad that the boys played like that. Like they tried, man. It's just that I'm sad that we lost at home, man. You know.
Do you see us winning the league?
Definitely, my man. I'm not putting my head down, dog. It's not over until the fat lady sings.
Yo, wow. Thank you. I needed that. I
That's it.
needed that. I needed that.
I
So
believe.
we've
I
got
believe.
the cup game also. We've got Polokwane, Swelele, TS Galaxy, Arrows, Richards Bay.
Bona. From now on, from here, anchor like we said, dog. We needed a Sundowns beating in order for us to win the league, my man.
Hey.
From here on, we no more losing.
Yeah, I know, dog. No, it's fine. It's fine. I will keep going season after season. I just felt like tonight was supposed to be the night, and it's just so sad that this sadness has to bleed onto the internet, and I couldn't. I couldn't come with those things to say, no, don't worry, no, it's fine without
No,
TLP. We don't need him to win the league. We never did.
ah,
Ah,
my man.
it's fine without Nda. We weren't hoping on him. We weren't all talking about him
Nah,
coming
I
back and
trust the
saying,
boys.
"Ooh, I can't
The
wait to
boys,
see Nda Siema playing. Look now." Eish.
the boys got our backs, man.
Yeah, feed,
Like
feed, feed.
we're taking this, we're taking this. We're sweeping it all from here on.
Fade and Fitz. I think we're probably gonna take that net bank and Fitz too. We've got Chaos Trick Stars
Yes.
next. Yeah, no, it's fine. The thing is, I don't want to use the words the league because then I'd have to say win the league or not win the league. And so now in my head it's like, okay, you know what? Forget the league. You know it's tough when you get to forget the league. Hey, fela loco, man. Just
Ish, ish. One is.
we are back to
Uthanda.
taking it one game at a time. I
One,
know they
one
humbled
game
us,
at a
bro.
time we are back. They did. Very much so.
Yo,
But at least
Petsu.
we got to score, my man.
Yeah?
They can't keep a clean sheet. They can't keep a clean sheet from us. Just know that.
Danko, chief. Oksala, Osokora.
Oksala is so
When I'm to how Shevile dog, throughout the whole game, Batla delay up until Germang, since Ronald go Ger 5.
Oh, Ronald Kadile like a hot potato, Joe. Well, not Joe. They were taking it slow, Joe. It's like they were at a matric dance, these ones. Like, they played us hard, eh?
What that neng re apitori rilu papa jwalo against our
You know,
opponents. When is it going to
Batla
be our
Johannes,
time to eat nice and Mfethu?
Batla Johannesburg, a whole Johannesburg, but for Papa, so they take it slow.
Rona
Aye.
har tough game. We mean it. Bona have a tough game, but maybe re tla draw, maybe ba tla re shapa ka
Yeah,
di-penalty.
no, man.
Skukune, tough game. Rashiwa. Ba bona ba fitla. Ay, ra draw, sorry. Bona ba fitla.
So,
Tough game, ne? Mar
so,
points.
so we can only beat Sundowns outside of Gauteng, well.
Re ba batla Durban.
Ko Durban, Ravana, Ravatlam. Ay, yeah,
Awuna
ne.
spitori ko Durban, jaya.
Awuna spitori Durban.
But wonderful to do this post match with you, Mfethu. We had to do it,
It is
man.
what it is. But once and always,
Can
my
we not?
friend.
Can I ask everybody to keep on supporting Orlando Pirates, keep on going to the stadiums, keep on filling them up.
Yo,
Let's
man of
not
the match,
fight.
the fans. Man of the match, the
Danko,
fans. Thank you,
Danko,
Lady
the
Vonye,
fans.
man. I
Hey,
always
Mfethu.
love that.
Yo,
happy people.
Yo.
There was no yellow except for like maybe patch
They
nyana.
had the manal section yabona nyana mfethu. Eish.
Or there was a
Eish.
section na hair nikele all over here. All
Yeah.
over.
All over mfethu, obvious. It's a home game. Oh. Ah. So
I
I'm
happy
just
to
saying,
see
Jorge,
that.
are we going to know what happened if we don't win the league by the end of the season? Are we going to be surprised? Or are we going to say,
Yes,
oh yeah, ke a hopola hore ne re
we're going
shota
to
ka
know,
hwa etsala so,
we're going
and
to know what
we know
happened.
what to blame.
What I can say is we know which game to blame.
Mr. Coach, I don't need to beat Sundowns to win the league. I think you actually do. I think you need to beat them
You
twice to
actually do.
guarantee the league.
Let me tell you, Coach loves to console himself with those statements, bro. And
You don't
he
need to
does
beat
that very
Sundowns to win
well.
the Nedbank Cup, sure. But
He
if you're
does that
talking
very
about bit,
well.
yeah, true, bro. True, bro. But we'll see how it goes. I would have loved at least a draw. It would have been alright, but we'll see how it goes. Mapaganea Tanko, that was the Happy People TV player ratings match reaction, Mr. Chaos and KP once always.
Once and
Don't
always, my
forget to
brother.
hit the like, subscribe to be notified, and share. Let's grow and keep growing this community. Tanko.
Hayi, isigamakepula sakepula umhlaba kamasipala sewubhekisa phezulu. It's the Happy People TV. Danko, Bob.